So now that we finally got this together, Brent will probably be joining us in a little bit, but just since we're live, I'm going to go ahead and introduce myself as if y'all don't know who I am. So I'm Vershawn Funderburg, and we're on this passion-driven challenge. This is our very first session. I'm going to right now go ahead and share my screen so we can jump right into, since we have these technical difficulties, we're going to jump right into the lesson. So, y'all can fill Brent in. We want y'all won't be able to see each other in a hot second anyway.
Everything that come out of her mouth is just nasty and evil. I just don't want to hear it. Kiss her.
All right. So can y'all see?
Yes.
Y'all see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Cool. All right. All right. So pulling up the presentation, just so we can kind of jump into exactly what we're doing. So just a little background on how this all came about. Let me get this presentation. Is it from the beginning? Yes. Okay, so here's right. All right, so let's keep it moving. All right, so first, let's just do a little opener exercise because we'll actually all be together for a little hot second. So I know you guys, but you
Hold
guys,
on, Sean.
huh?
Hold on, because it finally started playing on the computer now.
Oh,
Now it's playing like the speaker's real loud. How can I turn this down? Just the one over here? Okay.
all right. So let's. All right. So first, let's just do an opener exercise because we'll actually all.
All right.
Okay. All right. So y'all can see where it says intro and all that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. So, first of all, we're just gonna kind of go like I said, like I was saying, y'all don't know each other, but I know you. So we just kind of just think of one word that describes you, that begins with the same first letter of your name, and just kind of introduce yourself with that. So. Let's go. You go first, Nick. Well, I'll go first, actually. So I would say, I know you guys know me, but I would say that my name is Vivacious Vershawn because I think that full of energy, full of life, most times, and I guess that's enough about me. So, Neil, you could go ahead and take it away.
I don't know. Um, this is always hard for me because I can never think of an N, but um, I don't know yet.
Okay, we're coming back. Cordesia.
Oh gosh. Um, hmm. I would say Sean, this is not easy.
Oh,
I know it's hard.
Um,
I made up a word.
Let me think.
okay.
I'm nifty Nia.
Nifty.
Uh-huh.
Well, what exactly does your word mean?
I'm nifty. I do a lot of things. I'm kind of all over the place. I guess you could call me a little bit of, a busybody. I just like to have my hands in different things.
Yes, yes, that's also true. Well,
Hmm.
I'm gonna give you some time, Deja. I'm gonna let you slide right
Okay.
now.
No,
Uh,
I'm not gonna use the core D. Not gonna use my first initial. I'm gonna use D.
okay.
That's okay. I would say dynamic.
All right, all right, all right. So, Brent just said he's getting logged on now, so that's cool. We have about two people that couldn't make it or whatever, so they're gonna get the recording. one had play rehearsal tonight over the phone. I thought that was kind of interesting. And then there's another. Oh, she wasn't gonna be home because she had to pick up her son and stuff like that. So, but yeah. So and then Brent said he's coming on soon. So great. So that's about what, one, two, three, four. It's about 5, 6 of us. Because I've had some people kind of in, out, blase, blase. So whatever. But moving on, you guys kind of know my story, but a little bit of background about me. So how this all came about is just that, forever, I've always just pretty much been very free-spirited, and I've been, teaching dance for a while and just, dancing around and just doing things that I like to do. So whether that's starting my nonprofit or just doing whatever, I always want to just pursue what I like. But I found out one day from one of my line sisters that she didn't know what her passion was, and I found that interesting because I thought, as we're grown, we're of age now, I thought everybody had already identified that. So that was interesting. And she seriously, but I mean, she can run like crazy. We established this at a 5K, and we're like jogging next to each other, and then soon after that, she like takes off, and I didn't see her anymore until the end of to the finish line. So so I'm like, well, maybe that's your passion. I mean, I don't know how she could capitalize on that if she, because maybe she can start a running group. Like how in the world that Black Girls Run started, and all those other different types of fit, and then it's the fitness craze. So you can do so much with different types of passions, but I just realized just from talking to different people that everybody just have not identified exactly what that passion is. So we obviously all know that mine is dance, and second to that is kids. So whatever involves the two of those, I'm gonna always be there. And if I can, any chance I get to combine the two, that's like the bomb for me. Like that just makes my day. So, but yeah, so I'm fortunate enough to have identified that, but there are some people who have not, and so, and then there are others of us who just want to kind of tweak it a little bit. Nia, I think that's why you kind of come in, like you're kind of transitioning a little, and just adding more things to your plate that you're finding that you're interested in, and like same for different people. So we all have our different paths right now of our idea of passion, but we have some exercises and things we're going to do today to kind of show you what that's about. So my vision for the group is just for us to be able to motivate each other. I put together some assignments for us to do daily and just kind of track with ourselves, just kind of renewing your mind and stuff like that. We're going to read a book, and I have the link here, and this is recorded, so I'm going to obviously send you guys the link, but it's the PDF format of the book, but it's not available, not the full book on audio, because I tried to find it last night. Because I listen to some audio books in the car, like when I'm riding the car, I'm going to listen to the radio. So it's either silent or I'm listening to some type of audio book. But this particular book that we're going to read aligns more with what we're trying to do. So I'll get into that in a second. But then, so that's pretty much my vision for the group. For us, just kind of keep each other motivated. So after this 30-day period, we should be able to walk away, and we've created the habit of doing all of these great things daily. And we've had we'll have our routine together, and so then we could just continue with that, and we will obviously check in with each other after that. But I just feel like we would, benefit from each other's success during the process. So moving on from that, the Empower Network is the blogging system that we're going to be using, which is actually the flagship product of Empower Network. Now, Empower Network is just it's an internet marketing based company, so it's not a networking company. But so it wouldn't be equivalent to like a Mary Kay or Avon or Body by Vi and Beachbody and all type of Amway and One and all that. Like this is completely different from that. So those people actually use Empower Network to work their business. So this system works for any business. As long as you're trying to market yourself online, which we obviously know is very important today. So they have tons of like effective tools that works for any industry, any niche, and we'll find out more about how to use those tools as we go along through this process. So, but that's why we're using that viral blogging system, because it actually helps us tap into more resources on how to do it. And the guys that actually designed these products had been network marketers for years. And so as I continued to read and do my research, what was happening was when people been earning money online for like forever. And so I just really found out about this, that people have been affiliates of different you could be an affiliate of freaking Amazon and sell products off of Amazon from Walmart. And that's how people make money from their blogs. They become affiliates of different stores and things like that. So when they say, hey, and they talk about, write an article about whatever it is, we're clicking and buying and not really realizing that that's how those people get paid. If we find if the links are tied to them, and that's how the money just drops into their account, and we can do the same thing. We're no different. So that's why we're going to leverage the blogging situation, so that and it allows us to have clicks, and it's not WordPress. It's very easy for us to just and it's already designed for it to be clicked to go to wherever we want to send it to, So that's what's easy about it. So real quick, we're going to jump into this passion test. So if y'all would get a piece of paper and a pen out.
Already done.
Bam.
I got it.
Is Brent on yet?
No, it's just still us, I believe.
Yeah, it's us.
Okay. Here it is. But no, that's not the one I was trying to use. Crap. I had to close out. Now I'm back in Chrome, and it want to work.
Get my phone to stand up.
Okay. So that was a larger version of this. If I can find it. This what makes me mad, when I actually be ready for something, but then I'm not. Okay, well, I gotta figure out how to make this larger, because this is the actual exercise right here. It's just very small, but I had a larger version up. Fudge. If this doesn't work, we'll just go with the small one, and I can just read it to you. Okay, so yeah, that's not working. All right. Okay, so basically how this works is that you I can't even read it. How about that? I know what I can do.
Brent's here, Sean.
Huh?
Brent is here.
Yo.
Hi, Brent. You made it.
Yeah. Assistant.
All right, so I'm just gonna enlarge it from here so y'all can see it. All right, so Brent, just get some paper. We about to. Oh hell, I can't read that. Oh gosh, this is frustrating. Okay, y'all, give me a second. Oh shit, I can't do that. Oh Jesus. But for real, y'all, I can't read that. Okay, here we go. No?
Is you?
Yeah. Put your clothes on, baby.
What you was doing?
Hmm?
What you was doing?
Online with Miss Shawn.
Shawn?
Yeah.
She was here?
No, she's
Uh,
not here.
he was here? Oh, this is what it was doing before. Come on now. Come on up.
I'll let you say hi.
Don't let this make it.
Yeah, my computer's acting a donkey. I do apologize because I really had this all together. Like, this is foolishness.
She's on mommy's phone.
Mommy, you put this in here. I already found it.
Okay, baby.
Get it ready for tomorrow.
Alright. Go ahead and put it there. I'll get it for you. Y'all go get in the bed.
But it's not coming for
Or go watch TV in your room until 9 o'clock. Then go to bed.
Okay.
Wanna say hi?
Hi.
Hey. Okay, this is crazy. Because I really
Alright.
can't read it.
Who's that?
That is Mr. Brent and Miss Nia.
Miss Nia.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
So cute.
All right, y'all, go upstairs.
All right, so you know what? I'll email that to y'all because this is actually kind of tripping. I'm not sure. So this is the same message that I started getting earlier. I'm not sure what that's about. So anyway, I'm just gonna jump back into. We're just gonna keep going. So this is basically just a passion test. I'll send to you if y'all can kind of just like go through it. So moving on, we'll just do.
Like for this one.
Feel like freeze for real.
Get the other one, babe.
Get off of it.
Hey, get up. Go upstairs so I can hear. See you later. All right. Go upstairs. Go. You see Miss Shawn right there?
Miss Shawn?
Are y'all can see me now?
Hi.
You're going back and forth on my end.
Yeah, that's what it's doing. That's
Oh,
Miss
it's
Nia.
really cutting up. Like, this is crazy.
Hi,
I mean, not my phone, my computer.
You don't see me.
She see you, babe.
Hi, Miss Shawn.
Hi.
What you doing?
Girl, you funny.
You did your makeup?
No, Mama.
She did my hair?
No, Miss Shawn dance like you.
She don't.
Yeah, she does.
She don't.
Mm-hmm.
Where she dance at?
In Atlanta.
No, she don't. You know where her house is?
Not that.
Not her. Who's that?
That's Mr.
All right, so
Brent.
can y'all see my screen now?
Ah.
No, it keeps jumping.
This is crazy. Like, oh, shit. Hello?
You back now.
Huh?
You're back up.
My screen? You can see my screen?
No, just your face.
What the freak? Okay. So let me just reshare my screen. Desktop.
Where are you going?
Blue beans.
Okay.
Now,
Where are you going?
can you see it now?
Yeah, it's coming up.
Okay. All right. Okay, yeah. So Chrome shut back down on me, so I'm back to doing I'm back on Safari.
Will y'all go away, please?
Hi.
I can't see you.
Why?
Because only but you see my face is what they can see.
Hello.
Go ahead, please. Y'all go upstairs.
Why you say go away?
Because.
Don't say that. Doesn't mean.
I'm not ready for that at all. And she got 5,000 questions.
No, the one that to be worried about is sleep. So.
Terminator is
All right, so
sleeping.
Brett, when we play this back, you'll kind of catch the beginning. I'm just
Alright.
gonna go back into we're getting ready to now just kind of go over the homework situation, and then I'll just send y'all, like I said, the actual passion test and whatnot. So I'm gonna get back into the presentation because I don't want to kind of hold y'all up any longer because this is crazy. But so moving forward, blah blah blah. We talked about that already. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. So, we talked about that's when I was gonna share with you guys the passion test, and my computer is just acting a donkey. So moving on to the prereqs or whatever. So if you haven't gotten the by our blogging system, that's I pretty much explained like what we're gonna do with that, how we're gonna journal with that, how we're gonna learn about SEO, which is the engine optimization. So it allows you to, when people go, it allows you to type the content on the blog. So when people go to Google or whatever, Google something, and I can show you how you can keyword search and do all that to figure out how many people are searching for those particular items a month. So we just kind of go through all of that. So basically, this again, this works. It works with any industry because you can you can blog about anything. So, but it just allows you, this system allows you to be able to just learn different ways and different processes of marketing yourself online. So that's what I love about the tools that Empower Network offers. And just that, like I said, their flagship product is only $25. But it actually gives, it gives you a lot of traffic to your site if you do it right. So then and then so once you do that, then I'll send you opt into a new list. So right now, so then I would take you the list that you're in right now. We automatically put in your email address. It goes, so you're in the list before you join. So now obviously you guys will have to jump into the other list. I can't manually do that. It doesn't allow you to just put random emails into the system. People have to opt in to do it, and that's just a protection for people who have, you don't want your email all everywhere. So it's a protection system, so I can't just throw you in. You will have to opt in, and then through there's a whole nother, there's a passion plan, what I call the passion plan. So there's a questionnaire that I put together for you guys just to kind of answer. So this is all after you do your passion test and you actually narrow it down, because the passion test allows you to narrow it down to 5, and then you continue on with the wheel, and after you finish the wheel, you have 1, and then you just kind of go from there. So at the rest of what we'll do, what our assignments that we'll do for the rest of the week will align with that one passion that you ended up with once you continued around that wheel that I kind of sort of brought up, and you saw it, but I couldn't make it big large enough to read it. So I had all that set up like I said before, but it just, I don't know. I guess Chrome is crashing on me. But so yeah, so there's a passion plan that I need you to fill out. And once you do that, then it'll take you to where you can go in and kind of set an appointment to talk with me. And then from there, we'll just kind of discuss how you want to go about. So basically during this process, I want to help you guys. I'm holding myself accountable as well. So that's why I wanted to do a group so that I make sure I stay on top of my game. Like I'm doing the homework too, So yes, I have these things going on. And I'm already working in my passion, as some of us already are, and some of us are trying to figure it out. But yeah, I still have to continue. I want to create the habit of, daily doing things I need to do to help me build the momentum to become, because once you get to a certain level, then you're no longer doing all the work anyway. But you obviously have to do, put in the work in the beginning. So this is not going to be an easy process, that I know, and I knew that when I was putting this together. But I just feel like you guys will be a good support system for us to work together. And just kind of encourage each other to kind of, do what we need to do to be where we want to be. So, moving on from there. So the book that we're going to read, this is the PDF format, as I was kind of talking about before. So it's called Crush It. So what's cool about this book is it just says, like, why now is the time to cash in on your passion. So it actually talks about, like, crushing it basically in regards to your passion. So you figure it out and you just crush it, like, So it provides strategy and advice on how to live your passion to achieve your happiest life. And the first thing that it just starts talking about in the book is developing a brand. And that's what we'll be doing, you know, in addition. That's why I said with the blog, that's more like as we'll be journaling, about the 30 days, you'll see how fast your stuff will start ranking on Google. And it'll be kind of crazy to see it, but yeah, you'll start to see how fast your stuff, you know, will just start ranking or whatever once you figure out how to actually, you know, SEO and do your stuff right. So we'll be kind of going through that because I've been actually mastering that myself. So assignment number 1, which is for tomorrow. So there's this target audience chart, and I'm just kind of going through this, but I obviously, again, like, you know, sending an email. So I'm just going to click here so you guys can see it. So you're going to go, you will kind of type whatever. Again, this is all comes after you have selected your passion, or, you know, have you gone through the wheel and you've identified what that is, okay? So then you come into here, and we're going to set up, this is just something I put together, but you're going to laser target your audience. And so a lot of us, we know, well, you know, I can sell this service or this product to this group or that group. I mean, you know, everybody loves fitness. Yeah, everybody does. But who are you targeting? Because it makes it easier for you to, you know, for you to get the leads and convert the leads into sales if you know exactly who you're targeting and not just everybody. Okay, so yeah, eventually you want to maybe get around to everybody, but who are you thinking about right now? Who do you think you can help right now? Or who do you think would want your services right now? And then let's work on targeting those people, and I think that'll help us be a little more successful in what we're trying to do, you know, in the right now. And eventually, again, like I said, we'll, you know, catapult into other audiences, but right now we just want to focus for these 30 days on one target audience, one passion. So you would just kind of list, say if I was doing dance, and I would just say my interests are different styles of dance. So I might say, you know, ballet. Okay, that's a B. I'm tripping. So I may say ballet, and then say a society of some sort, maybe a dance comp. No, I say something near maybe what, like NDA, UDA, right, Nia?
Or does it have to do with ballet or just a society?
No, just if I'm saying dance.
Yeah.
Okay, so then celebrity, I maybe Misty Copeland. So and a brand, let's say Capizio.
Oh, or Capizio.
So yeah, okay, so say if that's our audience, I mean, you know, that's, and I would make a whole list. This wouldn't just go across, like, you know, just go across one line. I will make a whole list of everything that I can think of, just flush it all out. So then I say if I decide that I want to target Misty Copeland fans. So say I have something that I have this new point shoe that I'm designing of whatever. Maybe I have different color point shoes, right, that I'm, you know, going to put together and sell, but I'm only targeting Misty Copeland fans. Well, Misty Copeland, yes, she does have fans that may not be dancers, but I would imagine the majority of Misty Copeland's fans and people that look up to her are dancers, or dancers that, I mean, or folks that aspire to be dancers, okay? So whatever my target audience will be, if I have this new shoe, and I know people, I mean, Capizio makes everything, but, you know, say whatever I want to market, I may want to pick one of the items off of this list and make that be my target audience. Okay, so however it applies to your industry, you can just kind of go through and filter it. But you can, you know, create a chart of your own. But you want to find a way to laser target your audience. Mm-hmm. So after we do that, there's an audio about don't just react, respond, stop knee-jerking your way through life with Tony Rush. Now, this is part of one of the programs. This is a tier up from the blogging program that's with Empower Network. They have it's called Inner Circle. And so in the Inner Circle, there is nothing but audios, and they're all motivational, or they talk about how to market your business, and there are different people that are successful in their niches that use Empower Network products to promote what they do. And so they just talk about how they, you know, incorporate that into what they do. So it's really cool because this one is just strictly kind of like motivational, but they're all, you know, they're all different. So that audio, I'll kind of, I'm going to have to bootleg it because, I mean, obviously they want you to pay for it, but I just want y'all to hear it. So I'm just gonna record it myself and just send y'all. I record it with my iPod because it won't let me upload it to here. So that's why the link isn't there. But yeah, I'll just, like I said, just kind of record it and then allow y'all to hear it from there. So, but it's very, very inspirational, and it's be something to, kind of listen to probably early Tuesday or whatever, just to kind of get you going and get your wheels turning or whatever. Wednesday, we're gonna pretty much take what our passion is again. By that point, we've already had selected our target audience, exactly who we want to market to, and then we're gonna do just a very quick, nothing in depth. We're gonna do a very quick SWOT analysis, and so this is kind of like this is pretty much where you're just going to kind of drop in. You can use this chart, this chart actually makes doing a SWOT analysis way easier than just seeing words. But, I mean, it is what it says. In the left column is, what's helpful to achieving your objective, and on the right side is what's harmful to achieving your objective. Not that you can't do it, it's just you need to be aware of what's out there and what can help you and what can, kind of throw your mission off, so to speak. So you just need to be aware of these things. That not that it will stop you, but if your threats and your weaknesses outweigh your strengths and your opportunities, then obviously you would need to kind of take a look at your approach, maybe change your target audience. So that's just kind of this chart. We're just gonna kind of work through that. And I'm kind of going fast because I know we kind of been in and out and everything. So and then again, we're also on Wednesday going to listen to this marketing plan by Tracy Walker. Now, Tracy Walker, if you like YouTube her, she is everything. But black lady, she's a millionaire within the Power Network, but she's a former real estate agent. And she's just like, I mean, she has MBA and stuff like that, but she's just like super duper like hyped about everything. And everything she says, it's just like, wow, that was great. How did you put those words together? I mean, she's just great. So she's a Sora Nia, whatever. I think I was telling you about her. But real cool people. So when you listen to it, you be like, wow, okay, that's what's up. Like I respect her so much just from listening. I think this is probably one of the first things I listened to from her. From there, I started watching her YouTube videos, and she's just like, she's it. So that's I'll record that again for you guys so you can hear that. And each one of the audios, they're about an hour, so there's something that you want to listen to in the car. That's what I usually try to do. Like with the audio books, I like to listen, like I was telling before. I think, Brent, you weren't on yet, but when I ride in the car, I don't really listen to the radio. So when I go from place to place, I'm just listening to like audio books and stuff like that. Unfortunately, with the book that we're going to read, it's not on YouTube for free, the full version on audio. So that's just kind of a downfall with that. But I did find the PDF, which is the full version. So if you want to just kind of read from there, instead of going to purchase the book. If you want to purchase the book, that's fine too. But so that's what we're going to do on Wednesday. So on Thursday, this is where it really gets good. So this blog intro, this is Tracy again right here talking. And she just pretty much lays out, like, she gives you so many examples, like your wheels will be turning for real. She gives you so many examples of how to use, how to use the blog like for your good and for, just in your industry. She uses the analysis of a hairdresser and how you can build it to get more clients. And same, but like it kind of applies to Brent. Like he does personal training and there ain't no telling what else. He sings, he freaking models, like he does everything. So I'm not sure which passion he'll land on after spinning this wheel, but so she just kind of talks talks about different services that you can provide and how you can kind of leverage your blog to be, you're basically positioning yourself to be the guru, so to speak, in that industry. Okay, so you everybody doesn't know everything, but you kind of want to position yourself to be the go-to person for whatever it is. And so you just use your blog to kind of, leverage you in that sense. And then there's step-by-step instructions. Now, literally, I'm going to click on this so you can kind of see. But she literally did. Now, this is a seven-figure lady I had emailed you guys about. Now, she does Empower Network full-time. Her story is great. You can see her story on YouTube, but there are people who do it full time. I mean, and that's why I was saying too in that other video that when I was talking, just pretty much telling y'all like, you know, it's it's the way Jim Rome says it. Basically, it's just clear as day. Like you work full time on your job, but you work part time on your future. And so if you have a job, that's cool, but then you also need to be working on the future because you obviously are not going to work for somebody for the rest of your life. So why not start like now, you know, and figure out exactly what it is that you want to do and start doing it now. And then eventually you just kind of transition into that. So she's doing basically the same thing we're doing, the Google Hangout. This is her talking about, I'm just going to mute it. So this is her right here talking about how to do the SEO blogging. I mean, she's literally showing you step by step. That's kind of cool, right? So she's kind of like going through, she's basically showing you how to keyword search in Google and everything. So then she goes in, let me see if I can skip to it. She's going through showing you different things about how to choose a topic to write about. And then this is the blog and Empower Network and how to use it, how to position. So she's doing this and how to, I never knew what header 1, header 2, header 3 was, but she talks about that and how you use that for when you're doing SEO. So, you know, we just kind of play around with it. We see it and that looks nice, but so that's kind of cool because she's showing you step by step. You can't go wrong from watching her. So I put that link in there. So Thursday is going to be very, very rich in instruction, but you want to pay attention and make sure you're taking notes throughout because then obviously we're going to next write the blog, right? So we're going to write a blog, and then by then, if you're going to pick up the book, the hardback or whatever, we'll start talking about different things that we're learning from the book and how it's been helping us and stuff like that. So now everybody actually has to participate. So yes, you have to read the book just like everybody else. Now I know people that have read this book that's part of our Facebook group that have, I mean, they couldn't put it down, so they like read it real quick. I haven't started on it yet, and I have to have hardbacks. Like I really can't read from like scrolling on the computer. Some people can do that. I can't do that. So I have to go and actually buy the actual hardback. But I did want to give y'all a link to the PDF in case, you know, that's going to be helpful for you. Then Saturday, here's another audio that I'll record for you guys. And this is just a reflection one, value, belief, and overcoming fear with Carol and Carl. And they have a really, really great story. But you know, it just talks about they're more like spiritual. This one right here, that's why I kind of say in the morning, Saturday morning. This one is more spiritual, but these audios really just kind of get, you know, like I said, get your wheels turning. It's really good to listen and just stay positive if you want to continue to be in the right mindset to win. You know, if you want to be in the right mindset to get, you know, get through this passion mission that you're on, you know. So if you really want to get to the goal, then you got to stay focused. And the only way to stay focused is to be listening to something positive all the time. So if you ride in the car and you yap, 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 I can't stand when people call me when I'm in the car because then it messes me up. I get off at the wrong exit. I just get all turned around. So I really just like to stay focused during the day, and that may just be me. But that's just how I roll. So Sunday is kind of laid back, real chill, just like Saturday, because Saturday we just listen to that. But yeah, so Sunday we're just going to do a little social media checkup. Some of us have all these things. Some of us don't have any of this. But you want to go ahead and set up this stuff. Because next week, what we're going to do is go in and talk about how all of those things are can be beneficial to you in marketing your business. How you can make money from Pinterest and how you can make money from Instagram. Like my sponsor, the lady that the lady that is doing the tutorial on the SEO blogging, she actually gets like 100 leads a day from Instagram, which is kind of crazy. I hadn't figured out how she does it yet because I play around with Instagram all the time, and I haven't figured it out yet. So, but yeah, so she's going to help us with that. And so, you know, I'll be bringing in different people to just to kind of talk about how you, I mean, right now we play with it, and we might get a little, you know, somebody might bite here and somebody might bite there, but how you really capitalize on getting leads or getting and converting those leads to sales through you know, through these different social mediums. So that'll be pretty cool. Next week should be fun because it's really going to be more about branding this week is more about getting organized and just kind of getting our minds together for this mission at, this task at hand. So here are a few reminders. If you haven't gotten the blog, you get your blog because that's part of Thursday's assignment. Make sure you download the GroupMe app because when I see that after you get the blog and I send you that email to tell you you do the questionnaire and all that, you'll see where it says put in your phone number. So if you go ahead and add the GroupMe app if you don't have it, we're going to all be in one chat in the GroupMe, and we can screenshot like, y'all, I saw this, and if you find an inspirational quote or you come across something that you want to share with the group, like, please share it so that we can all, again, this is a group effort to make sure we're on our daily grind to get where we want to be. Don't forget to get the book. If you don't want to use the PDF format, go ahead and get the book because remember we're going to do a book review from the first couple chapters on Friday. So you want to make sure you get that. And then plug in on Facebook to our group. I'll send you guys an invite to that. I've sent one already to Melody, and I haven't gotten Khadijah, you, and Nia. I haven't threw you guys into the group yet. But just kind of go in and just kind of scroll around to see, how he said it. You chew up the meat and spit out the bones, right? So, just kind of see what will help you, what don't apply to you, or, just kind of scroll through and check it out. But it is some good information on there. Uh-oh, what am I doing? Yeah, so next week is just saying that next week is just branding 101, more blogging, more research on your passion, more social media stuff, tap into specific key best practices as used when using them to gain profit, paid and free advertising that's beneficial, and time. What did I put? Oh, and the time required to maintain them. So there, a lot of the times the free advertising is cool. You can get a lot of leads, but you got to have time to get those leads. Obviously, when you get paid advertising, it's not instant or anything like that, but you obviously get a chance to tap right into that particular, audience that you want to tap into. Versus now, if you get really good, you can, get a lot of leads for free. When I say leads, I mean if you're selling or if you say you're doing fitness or whatever, you're doing personal training, well, you don't want people to just scroll by your information and you never connect with them again because there's so many trainers out here. You know what I'm saying? So if you want them, people buy from you, which is why we're going to, again, in the blog, we're pretty much selling our personality, so you have to make yourself be a real person. So people buy from people that they like. So you can have sometimes, like, think about it. We get horrible products sometimes because we like what we see or we like the person that somebody sold us on something and we like what they were saying. And then we end up with the product and we're like, what the hell is this? So you want to make yourself likable. And all of you have great personality, so I'm not worried about that. But we have to be able to convey that online because these people most times won't ever meet us. So, as a dance teacher like Nia, it's a lot of dance teachers out here. So how do you get the gig? A lot of gigs I know for a fact. A lot of gigs I get is because people like me. Right. They don't ask me for a resume. So you have to make yourself likable, and you're not in front of these people in order to get the business. So you have to find a way to, to get on video and talk about things and stuff like that. They have to find a way to relate to you. So, again, that's, so with paid advertising, free advertising, it has its benefits, its pros and its cons, but it's some good stuff in either one. So, super thanks to you guys. Thank you for being such a proactive and eager, passion-driven team. You will not regret going through this process with me. You're helping me, and I will hope that I'm helping you, just be motivated. And again, I feel like if we can go through like that, like the saying says, you motivate whatever to get started, and then you create the habit to keep going. So that's what I'm working towards. We keep motivating each other for these 30 days, and there's no way you can stop doing it after that. And we will obviously be inseparable at that point. So we would still be checking in and, hey, well, how's that going? Well, how's that working out for you? And if okay, like Brent, you're in like Baltimore. What part of Maryland you live in?
It's actually Columbia, Maryland, but it's 10 minutes from Baltimore. So
Oh, okay. But he just left Colombia, and Khadijah is in Colombia. So you might know somebody, and also Deja, he went to oh God, why I can't think of your school, Brent?
And
I can't stand you. What is
That's
it?
the answer.
Benedict. All
Oh,
right, so
okay.
look, I'm stuck. Yeah, so these he went to Benedict, and so obviously he's been around in the area. He would know people, so we can all kind of reach out, touch, and help each other benefit. There's another girl that's in Charlotte, and she's not on the call. That's the one that had play rehearsal tonight, but she lives in Charlotte. But she went to University of South Carolina. So I mean, we can all just kind of that y'all all in that same area. Brent, you know about the area. So we could just all kind of, obviously, some of y'all know about Atlanta. Brent, you know about Atlanta. Melody used to live in Atlanta. The girl that's in Charlotte now, she used to live in Atlanta. That's how we met when we used to go to church together. So I mean, so this is, we can all just, if you have a resource and you want to shoot somebody else's way, next time we'll have more time to even get more into exactly what we're doing individually. But I want to talk to each person separately after you've identified your passion and you've done everything or whatever. I just want to pick your brains about, how you plan to move forward, just to make sure we're all on the right path initially. Because I hate for us to go a whole 7 days and then we're still back on the same page. So just let's please make sure we honor our homework daily. Go ahead and get that group me app so I can throw you in there. I have all of your numbers, so I mean I can obviously just dump you in the app right now.
Yeah,
Um,
I already have group me, so I should see your invite once you send it.
Yeah, I
yeah,
have that too.
I
Yeah.
got
okay,
it.
you got it, Brent.
Yep.
Oh, we straight then. All right. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get that rolling. And again, I hope this will actually, be beneficial to everybody. Before we jump off, let me jump out of here though first so I can go back and see y'all. My computer can't fail me now. Good God. Okay. Um, yeah, y'all see me now? No? Yes?
No, but I think it's coming out.
Now?
I see myself.
I see Nita.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and keep talking, and then hopefully it'll get it together over here. Cause clearly, oh gosh. Okay. Well, anyway, it just keeps going. It keeps going like back and forth like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that on my end too. That's freaking retarded. Um. Okay. Well, I don't know. This thing is tripping for real.
Hmm.
But anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and just go around real quick. I just kind of want you guys to tell me what your expectations would be from this process, so that we can, make sure we're gonna all benefit from each other. Anybody can go first.
Uh,
Ladies.
I don't necessarily have any expectations just yet, but I mean, I feel the push. I'm down for the cause, and I mean, I think the little 30-day process, if we maintain and if we stay on task, I think it could be, great and really beneficial for all of us.
D.
I'm just excited to see what happens next.
Yeah, that's all you
So,
gotta say.
um, I mean, yeah, I want to see where it takes us.
There you are.
You see me now? Cause this is crazy.
In and out.
Yeah, you see me?
Not anymore.
Yeah.
I
What's
can't.
your next?
Okay, Brent.
Personally, I'm looking for just a little clarity overall, just to make sure the direction I'm going in is something that is realistic for future endeavors, or to reassess the route I've taken so far.
Mm.
What you got you leaning over like you trying to be sexy or something? What you trying to do?
I mean, that was my initial thought, but then I got a text, so I just linked in.
Well, yeah, Brent, I think for you, reason why I wanted you to jump in, I obviously had seen, that you posted on, you were kind of like, man, I don't know what I want to do, but you're not the only one. That's how I was talking to Melody earlier, and so many people feel like that. That's what I was saying in the very beginning, that so many people feel like I didn't know, like I was doing a 5K with one of my line sisters, and she was saying that she didn't know what her passion was, but everybody think, oh, Sean, that's so great, you get to just do what you love all the time and whatever, but not really realizing it. I mean, it's a struggle. I'm not gonna lie. Like, sometimes, some days you're torn, and even with Nia and I actually business partners with Choreo U, but then we have our separate things going on, and a lot of times I struggle with, because I love to do it. I will do more than what I'm getting paid to do, and that's not acceptable in most cases because your time is worth money. And so she checks me about that all the time. But it's just that, we just have to kind of put things in perspective. And sometimes it's hard to do it by yourself. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was like, man, he'd be great, because I just happened to be scrolling and saw that, and I had already had this in mind. So I was like, oh, I think it'd be cool, for you to kind of jump in, because then, and so I had to, of course, like I had to put together a system, and I pretty much created this little curriculum, so to speak, that we're using. The only thing we're using from Empower Network is the blog. And I mean, there are other opportunities, affiliate opportunities, obviously, like with Empower Network. So if you guys are interested in doing that, that's fine. But you'll see, like, in the videos, how some people use it, some people, sell the products, and some people don't. I'm interested in selling the products, but most importantly, I'm interested in marketing myself and learning how to market myself online, so that I can get more gigs, and so our business can grow. So that's what's most important to me right now. So again, if you see, it beneficial that you want to go further, but people are affiliates of a whole lot of different companies. Like I said, Amazon, Walmart. I mean, you can be affiliate of whatever, pretty much any store that you want to be an affiliate of, and sell all the products that you want to sell on Pinterest. Some people do this like full time online, don't walk into anybody's job, and can easily make, a good $2,000-3,000 a month. I've set up and watched videos of people that do this, like, I mean, not through Empower Network, just on their own, just be affiliates of all these different companies or whatever. So, I mean, that's not anything that I would be interested in doing. I like Empower Network because I actually believe in the products and the people that are actually willing to help you learn about all this stuff. But I just, Brent, like I said, for you, mainly, I think that's why, if we structure it this way, you can kind of figure out, because you have so many talents, for you to just kind of pinpoint which one. I think once you find which one it works for you right now, you can obviously tap into the rest of them later. You always have those talents because you're just like gifted like that. Same with Deja. Deja hates her job, but Deja got 3 kids and a husband. And, but she's like great and just like she's super duper organized all the time. She, real, in the, really, really into her church and stuff like that. And I know she just has all these like really wild ideas. But I'm sure she's never really had time. Again, she has a full family, so she doesn't really have time to sit down and figure it out. So I think us as a group pushing her to figure it out and go for it, I think that'll really, really be beneficial to her family. I think it was funny, Deja. I think about your husband, and once you really get into what you're doing and stuff, I think he's gonna really think that's funny. Because you're more so like, the backbone, and you pretty much support him when he's doing his plays and all that. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be kind of interesting when the tables have to turn and he has to be the one to support you. Not that he won't. I'm not saying that. I just think, it's going to be very interesting to him, and I think it'll be exciting, to kind of see you just, starting to do things that you love to do or whatever. And, Nia and I talk all the time, and she just super talented too. So, I mean, I just think all of us would just be very beneficial to each other in terms of, like, just kind of discussing where we are, being very honest about, our daily lives. And, I mean, every day ain't the greatest. Bills come, sometimes we ain't got it or whatever. And then, like, how me and Nia roll, we might get a big gig and we got tons of money. And then, like, next month, no money. You know what I'm saying? So, it's just really crazy, when you're actually going after something you love to do. So with that said, I don't want to talk your head off or nothing like that. But just so you know, like I said, it'll be a couple more people next time that couldn't make it this time. But we'll all be, in that group chatting. So feel free to screenshot some great stuff and shoot it out to the group so we can all stay encouraged until we see each other again. So now, if I'll send you an email, I hope at Mondays 8 o'clock is good for everybody. If it's not, just kind of let me know. But I think the top of the week is better because then the rest of the week we're more productive.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. So that's all I have. Anybody have anything else? I really hate that my computer is cutting a donkey right now, but I really can't stop it.
I don't have anything.
All right. Well, cool beans.
So you're gonna send us everything that you like, the presentation and all that jazz.
Yeah. It's recording right now, even though this is kind of retarded, but it's recording. I can also just send y'all the presentation because you can click from there. Audios, I will obviously have to send you because I gotta record them myself tonight on the iPod and then upload the thing. I'm gonna have to record it talking from the computer. So, but yeah, so I will have to still send those. So yeah, it'll be a email or whatever. But I'm gonna need y'all first to opt in to the other side. So because it lets me send it to the whole list. It doesn't really let me send it to one person. So I don't want to send our stuff to other people that have said they wanted to join, but they, haven't joined yet, or, they don't really, they confused, whatever the situation is, what I'm saying? Like, I have a lot of people in the list that have inquired, but, but they're not here today. So I just kind of want to dump y'all into a different situation. So they're not like, that'll really confuse them when we start sending them this stuff. So I'll send you'll just as you get the email, just read through them. I'll try to make sure they're not real lengthy so that you can click, and keep it moving. Or whatever, and if you obviously have any questions, just call me or text me, Facebook or whatever, because I'm on the computer a lot. So that's all I have. Thank you guys again, and we'll see each other on Monday.
All right.
Okay.
All right, that'll work.
Alrighty.
All right, y'all. Bye.
Bye.
Appreciate
All right,
it.
good night, y'all.
Bye, everyone.
All right, peace.